Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. They said the US government won't disclose Nigerian soldiers who moved President Bazoum coup plotters to preserve its interest. So there were some Nigerian soldiers. So whether you like it or not, Nigerian soldiers were part of those who freed the Niger President Bazoum, from the coup plotters, where the presidential guards were the ones who gave him what we call a house arrest. Yes, and they said U.S. assisted, but Nigerian soldiers who, of course, of the same religion, helped to penetrate into their stronghold and were able to release President Bazoum from, the hands of those who has said he must remain there until he resigned. By the way, he has resigned. But US said their lips are sealed. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. The United States government is refraining from labeling the overthrow of Niger democratic government a coup and the military junta group plotters as a precautious move to preserve Americans' interests. The visit of U.S. Acting Deputy Secretary of State Victoria Nuland to Niger on Monday met a dead end as she disclosed that the junta refused to grant her an audience with the deposed President Mohamed Bazoum and junta leader General Abdulrahman. She, however, met with those who are the chief of defense, mostly, and a general trained by the American military force who justified the takeover and insist that President Bazoum could continue to be detained. But the restraint the US is exercising from declaring the overthrow a coup is only a means to an end, to a barbaric chip to ensure that democracy is restored to Niger. Officials acquainted with the matters told BBC, once the US government declares the outburst of Bazoum a coup, Niger will cease to benefit from all manner of training and financial aid from the US as previously enjoyed. So far, they believe that Jetta is unwilling to give up this benefit, knowing what Jetta wants and their capacity to provide it will be used to negotiate their demand, ultimately to return Niger to leadership of democratically elected President Mr. Bazoum, whose release would also they are also fighting for. They are trying to leverage and support that have been known they want. The US official has told BBC officials who accompanied Ms. Newland to Niger had earlier said the issue here had grown and is moving into a mission to keep ruling the nation while holding the elected president hostage. But they were hopeful the hold off labeling it a coup may yield the desired outcome. The US government, however, have said they would not name the Nigerian soldiers who has helped to move him out of the present hold that the coup plotters have held him in. So if you know the US very well, one of the things they do strongly is what we call protection of their interests. They don't care about you. In case you think it's about you, sweetheart, newsflash, you are having a serious, and I will repeat it again, you're having a serious matter in your hands. You are really thinking of yourself higher than you should, because you are not the object or the figment of their imagination. No, you're not. You're not. So this matter being perpetrated that is out there now is for every single person to know that indeed, okay, all the plans and all the matters being looked at and being carefully crafted is for a time such as this. And in case you have not thought about it, begin to examine it more closely and look at it for yourself. How did we get here? That, Tinubu just came in and they're encouraging him to go for a fight. Have you thought about it? And Tinubu himself has not really paid attention to understand where he is standing. He wants to allow himself to be used. Be careful. Your own legs are shaking. You've not been able to adequately tell us. Okay? We're not ascertained. We're not really sure now. Yes, you are in the office. You are carrying out duties, but we don't know who the president is. Listen, guys, as it stands, yes, tomorrow, next week, the court will rise up and tell us that, there was a mistake with all the evidences provided to us. It's not Lagbaja, it is Migbaja. If it is not the Lagbaja we have, the Migbaja will come in. Okay? So it is what it is. And every single person will know. Okay? We just need to ensure that we do everything humanly speaking possible to know that whatever is going on, Nigeria should not put themselves at harm's way. If you continue to allow yourself to be deceived and used, at the end of the day, you will be surprised at what is going on. You will be surprised what follows. And it will interest you to know that everything that is happening now, it's really a matter that can be rectified if people sit down and look at things more objectively. If people sit down and look at things properly, you'll be surprised to know that a difference can actually come from it, rather than just, take it up and say, you know what, I can't be bothered. No, you don't do that. You don't. So these are some of the premises that we find ourselves. These are some of the things that are going on. And right about now, as you and I can see, the US says they know the person, but our lips are sealed. They don't want to label anybody. At the same time, they themselves are being careful, because if you are a big brother and you are trying to set the rule, you must become very careful, because everybody's watching how you carry out that activity. How you carry out that activity will go a long way, a very long way. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice, and we all must continue to speak to end every reign that wants to keep us down as a nation. The truth of it is that we have an opportunity to make a difference. God bless. Bye for now.